Hey guys, Wavy Nimbus here, and today we got another anime video out for you guys. And yes, it's none other than Oshi No Ko, and man, this show was something. But we'll get to that when we talk about the show in the video. Which is right now, let's talk about Oshi No Ko, the star that rocked the world. And yes, this will have spoilers, so you have been warned. Let me say this, if you haven't watched it, I recommend it low-key. Like, I know a lot of people just brush it off the show and say stuff like, bro, the first episode carried the show, or the show wasn't all that good. And I'll say, at least give it a chance. I'd say up to episode 3 at least. And if you still don't like it, then I understand. I mean, I didn't think I'd like it at first, seeing as the show was about idols and whatnot, but I'm glad I checked it out and stuck with it. Believe it or not, I found out this show because of an Instagram reel of the babies dancing. But man, not only is this show kind of deep, it's a tearjerker, a heartbreaker, and just a really emotional ride. Speaking of tearjerker, one of my next anime reviews is on that one. Well, not reviews, but you know what I mean. I seriously just advise you to watch it because it's better to watch instead of hearing me just crop it down, but it's really on you. Man, just the first episode was wild with everything that happened. And you know I'm freaking crazy. You know this show is wild, bro. Because, sheesh, man. I mean, I'm smiling, like, reading this script right now, like, heavily, and it's crazy. But anyway, that prologue, like I said, it was crazy. And it definitely deserves all the praise it gets. With Akira's first wife being a doctor, while being a super fan of a 16-year-old idol named Ai Hoshino was a little something. Just to have said idol be his next patient, with her having twins and him unexpectedly dying and being reincarnated into her son, while her daughter is his old patient who had, I hope I say this right, anaplastic astrocytoma, with them having no knowledge of each other being, well, their sibling. So, talking about Ai, her past, man, being in an orphanage till she was 12, and holy freak, I just read the wiki. She suffered from domestic violence when she was a child from her mom. And her mom did serve jail time, but she never picked Ai up. Man, that's just so messed up. But in the world we live in, it's just wow. Just wow. I'm just speechless. She never knew how to love or what love really was. So she just became an idol so she could lie to her fans saying, I love you, but not wanting the same fate for her children, so she never said those words to them. Then, just seeing them grow up with Ai was wholesome and very funny. Then learning about the idol industry a bit was also cool. Then taking things a turn for the worst, as this stalker knows about Ai's secret, probably from the kid's dads, and ends up in Ai's last moments, and then she says,
Ruby, 僕は愛してる。ごめんね。言うのこんなに遅くなって。この言葉は絶対嘘じゃない。
and passes away with Ruby just right outside the door. And it was just so sad, Loki. Like, I cried seeing that, and that face was just, oh my god. It was honestly a little scary for me, Loki. That, like, oh my god. Then Aqua sets out on a mission to infiltrate the idol industry to find his dad and kill him for revenge, while Ruby is on her path to become an idol. So it's kind of like darkness and light, night and day, shadow and sun, etc., etc. Which just relates to the ending, especially the first part, with Aqua walking down the steps with a black hoodie, while Ruby is walking up the steps with a white hoodie. Man, that's kind of wild. Every other episode was really good in my opinion too, but 6 and 7 especially were good. With Akane's whole little plot of her having backlash from one little scratch on Yuki, sheesh man, that was wild. Kinda like the real world, where if you say something or do something others don't like, they'll literally come after you with hurtful words, death threats, and more. And it's just sad, like, bro. Don't you guys sound better to do than to just criticize someone so harshly over petty little things? Like, take a massive chill pill, but go on. But Akana's reaction was sadly relatable. Not saying I've ever done anything like this, because I haven't, but I've also never gone through what she has, or at least to that extreme. She was so ready to take her own life, from not only the backlash, but the stress of everything happening to her, and I can't blame her. But then Aqua saves her, and man, I was not only on the edge of my seat, but had the waterworks. That's 3 times I cried because of this show. 3! Also, I know this is Oshi No Ko, but you can't tell me these two don't look similar. you can't tell me they don't. In case you're wondering, because I don't think I mentioned the second crying part, but that was during episode 6. Because episode 6 and 7, they were both tearjerkers. Anyway, the final few episodes, man, oh my god. With Kana's lack of confidence and not wanting to bring the others down, man, that's relatable. She's just scared of bringing them down, and that's just so sad. But not only Aqua, but Ruby as well help her out. Especially with Ruby, and her saying not to worry about being good, but just to have fun. Like, bro, that's something I live by. That's like a moral code, dog. Not to please, but to be me. And that's why my YouTube channel is just getting a little more diverse here and there. Because I'm just starting to want to just do whatever I feel like doing, you know? And not worrying about numbers. And have fun. That's what I'm getting. Mimcho also being a YouTuber is really dope. Like, bro, we got a YouTuber on the show now. Let's go, dog. Yes, sir. But her actually being 25 was a shocker. And she's just been playing it not only to her viewers, but to the school as well, saying she's 18. And I gotta say, Mimcho, you got heavy skills, dog. Like, bro, oh my god. Anyway, Miyako is also a pretty cool character, with her not really wanting to be there for the kids at first, and was only in there for a potential love interest, to her genuinely loving and caring about those 2 kids as her own. Going back to Ruby, low-key, best character in my opinion, hands down. Bro, she's just so cool and nice and friendly and so much more. I wish I could elaborate, but good god, I don't know how. But anyway, she's so relatable, even with her past. She's just so cheerful despite having her moments of sadness. And she just bounces back from it. Like, yes, Ruby, you go. And like, bro, I just hope Aqua can protect her from the darkness and save her life. Like, Aqua, please. Anyway, for the music, bro, the music on this show is on point, bro. Like, bro, the opening, Idol by Yaosobi, if I did that right, slap. The ending by Mephisto, if I also did that right, slap. By Queen Bee, it slaps. And of course, the music in the show slaps. It's just way too good. And with season 2 being revealed, we know more Oshi No Ko goodness is on the way. And I personally can't wait for more. Not reading the manga, because I truly never read manga, but still. Well guys, this is Wavy Nimbus signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more from me. And with all that out of the way, I got one more thing to say. Peace, guys.